In previous videos, we've explored all aspects of creating and managing a new Google site. Now we just need to share it so other people can take advantage of the content as well. And in order to do this, we're going to find and use the Publish button that's in the upper right-hand side of the page, blue Publish button. And when I click Publish, a window will open asking me for the site location. Now this is information that I'm going to type in, but it does need to be unique. So if someone else has used the same information, it's not going to work. Notice it tells me to use only lowercase letters, numbers, and dashes. So if I were to type something like MSCT, I'd get a message that said that's fine, but this address is already taken, so I can't use that. So I am going to have to append things to this to the point that it becomes unique. Now obviously there may be a lot of new Google sites out there, so you may have to hunt around or develop some kind of scheme to get this named correctly, or to get it named uniquely. Now one approach might be to think of some text that other people are not likely to use and use that as a core that you'll name your sites with, and then you can always append something additional to it. So I can try something like, so that becomes unique at this point, although someone else may use that in the future, so maybe I'll add a few things to it to make it less likely. At this point I can add something more meaningful at the end. Considering the type of site, that's not overly meaningful, but it's something. It'll take a second to check it out, and when it finds that that's unique, the Publish button will become active. I can click Publish, and the site is now live on the internet. Notice I now get Publish options to the right of Publish. If I go to my Publish settings, it brings me right back to the same place. It does warn me here that there's an option here to allow my site to appear in search results. So if I uncheck that, it's making it a little more anonymous. That doesn't mean that some bot out there can't find your site and index it, but what it does mean is if you leave it unchecked, that Google and legitimate search engines will leave it out of their search results. Okay, also under the Publish is an option to view the published site. So now you can see that the address appears in my bar, and this is how other people will see my site. This is the completed version. And then there's also an option to unpublish. So if you were playing around testing this out, but you don't really want the site live, you simply click unpublish and you'll notice that the button returns to its previous state. So this is now not available on the web. And that's all there is to publishing a site. Give it a try and enjoy the new Google Sites.